Yo, hey, who? You cannot heckle a character bit show, please. Hey, what's?
Y'all are complicit in your own racism, in your own trauma. She just brought out someone on a fucking lasso or whatever the fuck it's called. How is that funny to you?
That's not funny. Hey.
Is it funny that we were hugged by white people?
No, it wasn't.
Is it funny?
It was not.
White people make jokes about a black man being scalped?
Absolutely not.
Tuskegee experience black men were scalped.
Yeah. We are not uncomfortable. I am not uncomfortable. I am not uncomfortable.
We're not asking you to leave.
Hey.
Because black man being fucked is not fucking funny. This is not fucking okay. And yeah, you're right. This is Gentrify Juneteenth. You fucking racist. God damn.
Nice to have.
Yeah.
This is just a moment that we can all live in. So I appreciate you saying something.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate you using your voice as expressing how you feel. And truthfully, like I work with students, I work with people that are also developing and learning our history and how we can spin it to something that we can all enjoy. Even though there was this scalping bit done by somebody who's a quarter black that might not appear and have the illusion that he should be making that joke. There was this pinata bit written by none other than Rel, and it may show an image of somebody as a white actress who you don't want to see doing that or making a joke about that. But I implore you, like these people on the show that put together the show, that produced the show, everybody in that green room, we care about it. We care about the show, and we care about telling the truth, no matter how ugly it is. And we're trying to find joy in that moment. And we hope that you can share that vulnerability and a bit of that joy with us too. And
Can I say something?
Please, yeah.
I think that parody is reasonable as long as it's pushing up and that it's written with the intention that it's not going to harm people. And the fact of the matter is, things like, well, whatever that one, Pineapple Express, when he was in blackface, they say that's parody, satire. We don't want to see white men in blackface. So if you really care about your black audience, most of this audience is white people, and they're laughing at all of these like hella racist jokes. You brought up fried chicken, and they were laughing, eating that shit up. The lemon pepper wing thing. It's like I understand when black people make those jokes around black people, but when black people make those jokes to a white audience, you're just making fun of yourselves.
I can understand, but I gotta ask who bought the tickets.
I bought the tickets.
And everyone in this room bought the tickets. Half of us came from another Juneteenth show where the audience was racial, whatever, breakdown, it was split, it was different. But we're still making the same jokes and the same type of intensity because we care about a performance, we care about showing some sort of truth. Now, we can check the streaming numbers to see if there are more black folks tuning in streaming. We certainly could do that. I'm not trying to belittle who you see on the stage, who you see in this audience. But this is also why we do improv and try to bring joy through tragedy. Today just happens to be Juneteenth, happens to be a special day, happens to be my anniversary, happens to be a very special moment that all of us made time. I know Tristan's got a kid at home that he had to, every time I see him on the stage, he's making sacrifices to be here. And we're all trying to bring joy in this moment. And I really appreciate that the audience could see us having a discussion about the weight underneath the joy that we're trying to create. So I just in due respect to the time, I would appreciate if you can enjoy it. If something upsets you, you can head out and be refunded the money. But we fully want to say, as performers, as writers, people who have made time to be here, as audience members who have made time to be here, we want to respect everybody in the audience. We hear you. So you're welcome to watch the show, but please don't outburst. We can make time backstage if you want to talk to us. And I'm more than willing to invest some time if you want to understand what's happening behind
I
it.
think the way that you write things is very well done. I don't think everyone on the stage wrote things with full respect for everyone.
I want to chime in and say that when I write what I think is funny, and that's it. I don't write about what is in this audience. I'm not thinking about who the audience is. I'm writing from my perspective of what I think is funny.
You don't think about
Period.
black people when you're writing about.
No, I think about what do I think is funny. That is what I'm telling you because I'm writing from my experience.
Just because you write about what you think is funny doesn't mean that it's okay to write it.
You are not the person to judge whether or not it's okay for me to write my art.
Actually, an audience is.
You are not the person to judge whether or not it's okay for me to write my art. You are not. You are not. You are not. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but you're not. You are not the person to decide whether or not what I think is funny. You are not. I write what I think is funny. The audience can laugh or they cannot laugh.
I said the hanging joke wasn't funny. I said the Applejack joke. I never said nothing about no Harriet Tubman.
I'm not talking, but I'm talking as an artist. I'm talking about an artist overall. Okay? I'm talking about as, I know you're not talking about me, but I'm talking about as an artist overall. We are all writing from our perspective about what we think is funny. The point of that joke was that there are white people who are so clueless that they would do that. That is the point of that joke. That's the point of the joke. It's not the point to joke about lynchings.
But the imagery is hurtful. It's like, what is the point? Why is it more important to make that point than it is to not hurt black people? Because
I'm not hurt, so that's your opinion.
Seeing a white person holding up a black person hanging is very hurtful. And if no one else thinks that, I want someone to stand up and say they think that's hurtful too. And if you don't think that, that's fine. Do you think that? Thank you.
No, I just want to ask you, if you don't see that picture, you would forget about what happened, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But,
I absolutely believe we should have it in the history books.
yes,
I believe we should have a picture, but we should not have people reenacting it on stage.
how people see the subject is up to them. You can't control it.
Whatever.
What
Whatever. Y'all are some coon-ass people.
No, we're not.
You're not.
We are not emotionally attached to it because.
We recognize everybody's right to have their opinion in comedy. Comedy is what you think it is. And we do not want for someone to leave our show as upset as she was. And that's really upsetting for all of us. But I can tell you we all work really hard on our comedy. And we all work really hard to voice our opinion and find ways to bring light to horrible situations through comedy. As a disabled comedian, that is the point of why I get on stage. Every time I get on stage is to be able to show my point of view and what I think is funny. I'm sorry that she doesn't, and I'm sorry we just had this situation.
Yeah, it's a shame she would have loved the next act. So let's keep it going. All right. Brace yourselves for the imagery of Nicole Kidman's Juneteenth AMC.
Good luck.